You may have heard that stomach ulcers are caused by a bacteria called H. pylori, Helicobacter pylori. But is that really true? Is H. pylori the main culprit behind those painful stomach ulcers? Well, in today's episode, we are going to get to the bottom of this common yet persistent belief. I'll be your host, and let me ask you a question before we dive into the details. Have you ever had a stomach ulcer, or maybe you're currently dealing with one? How did you feel? Can you describe the experience? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your stories can be a source of strength and hope for others. You see, our stomach is designed in a very intelligent way. It produces hydrochloric acid, HCl, which is powerful stuff for breaking down proteins. In fact, if you take a look at an old worn leather belt or shoe, you can see how hydrochloric acid can actually digest leather over time. Our stomachs use this strong acid to break down the protein in our food and to kill harmful germs that we might swallow. But here's the thing. The stomach is also equipped with a protective mucus layer that lines the walls. This mucus is about 90% water and is rich in sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is a natural buffer that neutralizes acid. It keeps the pH level in check, ensuring that the stomach acid stays in its proper place, so to speak. This beautiful balance allows the stomach to do its job without digesting itself. Problems start when this delicate balance is upset. For instance, if you don't drink enough water, your mucus will dry out because the water content drops below 90. Also, stress, alcohol, or painkillers can reduce the amount of bicarbonate and mucus your stomach makes. These two factors are essential for the stomach's defense system. If the mucus and bicarbonate levels drop, the acid can't stay put. It starts to eat away at the stomach lining itself, causing painful sores we call ulcers. But here's where things get interesting. Helicobacter pylori, H. pylori, is actually part of the stomach's normal flora. That means it lives in many people's stomachs without causing any problems. When the stomach lining is damaged, H. pylori starts to multiply. Why? Because in a way, it tries to help clean up the mess. It produces an enzyme called urease to reduce the acid in small areas around the damage. Urease converts urea, which comes from the mucus, into ammonia and bicarbonate. This helps neutralize the acid and protect the exposed stomach wall. Now, if you're paying close attention, you might have already figured out something. When doctors test patients with ulcers, they often find a lot of H. pylori. It seems like the bacteria is always there, so they assume the bacteria must be the cause of the problem, right? But that's just not quite accurate. The truth is, H. pylori is kind of like a firefighter rushing to the scene of a fire. You don't blame the firefighter for starting the fire, do you? You know he came because there was already trouble. In other words, H. pylori isn't the villain we think it is. Instead, it's just trying to help in a damaged area. So what really causes ulcers? The answer is pretty straightforward. Dehydration reduces the amount of water in your mucus, making it thinner and less effective. Lifestyle factors like stress, alcohol, and painkillers can also play a big role by weakening the stomach's defenses. And when the stomach is weakened, acid can irritate it, leading to sores and ulcers. H. pylori, on the other hand, is usually just there because the stomach has already been damaged. So my friends, if you want to heal and prevent ulcers, the secret is not in attacking H. pylori with antibiotics, but in restoring the natural balance of your stomach. Drink enough clean water every day. Eat foods that are full of nutrients and that will help heal and protect your stomach. Stay away from alcohol, smoking, and painkillers. Manage your stress levels and trust in God, who designed your body with amazing healing abilities. When your stomach is happy and healthy, H. pylori will naturally return to its normal, harmless role. I hope this episode has shed some light on the real causes of stomach ulcers. Remember, you have the power to take care of yourself and your own body. Knowledge is the first step towards healing. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on new episodes. We wish you vibrant health and healing. Stay well, and I'll see you next time.